Hi and welcome to Psychology2. Now we're going to review your assignment. In this assignment, we'll begin by the very first part, which would be that you've been put into a group. So if you go into Blackboard into your psychology shell on the far left-hand side toward the bottom of all the little items that you can click on, there should be a group name. It'll be one of the chapters in your textbook. And you are then in that group, but you're not working as a group. You're only there for topic purposes. So you can go through that chapter and find something that is of interest to you. Now perhaps you've gotten the chapter social psychology, and since this whole focus is on finding something that will help you personally or professionally in some capacity, and if you're in social psychology, you might want to look at the topic of obedience or that of conformity and see what you can learn or pose as a question for yourself, that by doing research on that topic, you can then say, well, this is how this is going to help me personally or professionally. And that's what your topic is on. So if you do not see on the bottom left hand of that shell that we're in of Psychology2, you don't see a chapter there, what you can do instead is click on Tools, scroll to the bottom of that page where you'll see groups, click on that, and then the group that you're in will be there. Now if there is nothing there for you, or if you registered for the class before the add drop date and you don't see your name anywhere or a group anywhere, please let me know as soon as you know that, and I will make sure you get put into one. If you wait until the last week before the assignment to tell me you don't have a group name, you've waited too long. All right, so check that. Now, the first thing you're going to do is come up with a topic. Now, you don't have to use the textbook to find a topic, but that chapter heading is your topic area. If you have a different sort of a question that comes to mind with that topic, feel free to pursue it. And you're going to be using only the Georgian Library resource as your sources. That's all. No Google searches. It's too difficult to find good, credible, reliable, authoritative research using just Google. The library pares that down for you. If you click on the scholarly peer-reviewed button in the library resources, it will only find you resources that are peer-reviewed and scholarly reviewed, and that's what I want. If you are going to access the library off campus, then make sure you ask the librarians for your external PIN code or PIN number. They will give you something like a 16 or a 22 numbered PIN number, and that's how you can access the library resources off campus. If you need any assistance, just check out the library, georgian.ca, and doing research link. It'll help you do some preparations on how to use the library resources. But please ask your librarians. They're very helpful. Now, what else you're going to be doing is you're going to be creating a video that's based on your research question and your sources. Now, what's important about this is you do not express your opinion in the video. This isn't what this is about. This is about you forming a question and getting resources that help you answer that question. And then you can tell me, what does the resources say? How does it help you? And what did you learn from your research, and how might it apply to yourself? Now, at the very end, you can certainly add your opinion or your feelings about this, but the answering of your question is just what the research says, not what you think about it. Okay, as much as you may have some good insights and you may have wanted to research this for good reasons, you and I are both not authorities on this. It's the research that will become the authority. Now, the due date for this is March 27, 2020 by 5 p.m. no later. That's week 11. And what you're going to be producing for me will be a screencast-o-matic video. Now, I will have posted a tutorial in your weekly folders, your weekly content under the syllabus and assignments. You'll find it there. And I'll post that same tutorial in week 7. And so you're going to be posting a share link from either Screencast-O-Matic, or if you choose to use YouTube instead, that's up to you, but a share link only. Do not post your MP4s to the journal. They're too big, and when a few people put theirs in, others can't put theirs in. So only the link. plus the 2 resources that you're using from the library. You post them as PDF documents. If you don't know how to do that, please ask the librarians. They'll show you how to save your research sources as a PDF. And then you're going to make a script that will be saved as a PDF as well. And the script is just what you're going to say in the video. Now, if you watch the tutorial, you'll see that it's not so difficult to do, and I would highly recommend that you try out Screencast-O-Matic in week 2, 3, or 4, just to alleviate the stress that you might have that this is going to be too hard for you. The ease of making a video with Screencast is really just the same as doing a PowerPoint presentation in front of a class. And that screen that you've shown all your all your PowerPoint stuff is what gets recorded off your computer, and you talk to your computer, and Screencast-O-Matic will copy it for you, will make a video for you. Now, the video needs to be between 10 and 15 minutes long, not shorter and not longer. There are remarks that are taken off for being too long or too short. So what gets done? Use the library only. Now, typically, even though I put this in, I do get emails saying, well, can I not just do a Google search, or I can't find anything on the Georgian Library. If those 2 questions come to mind and you want to email it, please go to the librarians and ask for some assistance. We have hundreds and hundreds of journals. You should be able to find something for your topic. Here's what you do with the resources, but essentially you're summarizing the articles for yourself so you become familiar with what the articles are researching, what is the method in which they've done it, and what were the results. So what? Well, what new information has the research brought to your question, and how have they helped you? Then you create a PowerPoint and a script to walk me through your learnings. What your question is, why is it important to you, what did you learn, and how do you plan on using it in a more practical way in your life or in your profession? Again, due March 27, 2020. Now, I mentioned that I'll be doing screencast tutorial that I will post for you. I will also be doing a screencast tutorial in the library in Owen Sound campus, somewhere in the neighborhood of week 7 to week 8. Now, just so those of you who are students of mine who are not from the Owen Sound campus, I do live in Barrie, so I will be meeting, upon request, any student who wants me to do a face-to-face tutorial in the Barrie Library. Just arrange that with me through email, and note request a Thursday. That's the one day that I'm in Owen Sound. Okay, so there's what you do. You post your 10 to 15 minute screencast video, only the share URL. Introduce your topic, present a summary of your findings, not your opinion, and no quotes. What are the implications, and demonstrate a practical use. Then you'll also post your 2 PDF sources and your PDF script. So there's 4 things that you're posting. 3 PDFs and 1 URL share, only in your journal. No emails, please. There's the link to the Screencast-O-Matic site. My tutorial will show you how to save the share link. And then, of course, we have the rubrics. You'll see the marking on the right-hand side. Don't sell yourself short when making your video. Follow the instructions carefully. The more you follow the directions, the better your grade can be. And don't be short and brief. If it looks like it's got a lot of marks to it, 15 or 10, then make sure you put enough in there that I'm able to give you the kind of grades that you deserve. All right. I hope this has been helpful. This is the Psychology2 assignment. In the past, there's been tons of good examples and good work that I've seen, and it's really been very helpful for me and very interesting to watch your videos. So I look forward to them coming in on the due date. Make sure you add that date to your calendar, and we'll see your results then. Good luck, everybody, and I look forward to your assignments. Bye now.